Good evening, everyone. Hello, can I have your attention, please? We would love to welcome you all to the Mississippi School of the Arts. This is such a monumental night, and I am Suzanne Hirsch. I am the executive director here. I'm finishing my 14th school year, and there have been two of us. And I have to say that Vicki Lambert, who is... I'm really loud now. Vicki Lambert, who is not with us tonight, was the first executive director, and without her vision, we wouldn't be here today for sure. Tonight we're going to recognize a lot of people who have contributed to us both financially and through support that we couldn't exist without you. We also want to celebrate and recognize the contributions of our vocal music teacher, Mr. Samuel Patton Rice. He's taught students from every single graduating class from the Mississippi School of the Arts in his 18 years of tenure here. We hope to honor our partners and our donors to start tonight, and then you're going to hear some amazing music. I've cried 3 times today. They're so extraordinary. It's a wall of sound. This whole stage will be filled with faces of students who've been to this place and are now doing life as adults. There's a bunch of educators among them. There's a bunch of musicians among them, and we're really excited to show you what they're doing tonight. So I would like to ask you to help me welcome our host. He is no stranger to you all. He's been here to perform. He works with our students. He is a friend to all of us. He spoke at our graduation, and now he's in New York on Broadway in The Lion King. Please welcome Ezekiel Andrew McCall.
Hey, everybody! Brookhaven, Mississippi! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! So they say this here is, how they say, I'll go on away, a farewell, a retirement. But this is celebrate. This is a celebration. This is a graduation for Mr. P. So we're going to cheer on and bring some joy in here. Amen? All right, all right. Okay, before we begin tonight's program, we want to honor those who have contributed to MSA in so many ways. It hasn't been easy to get here. At budget cuts, merger legislation, closure threats, and yet we have prevailed. Like that slogan, now we rise, we fly, we shine. There you go. We have continued to imagine, create, and realize day after day. We are here 20 years later because of those of you in this room and some who could not be here tonight. To start, we want to welcome 4 major partners who have made a significant effort to our operations over the past 20 years. When we call your organization, the representative will please come forward to receive the Phoenix Award. First, please welcome Mayor Joe Cox, representing the city of Brookhaven. The city officials at the start of this venture had the willingness to get a bond bill passed and write into the deed that this property can only be state property if MSA is housed here. This genius move 20 plus years ago is one of the big reasons we are still here today. Thank you, Mayor, for your continued support. Thank you, sir. Next, the Department of Education has been responsible for our functionality, legal services, our liaison with the State Board of Education who governs us and continuously serves our school operationally. Please welcome Bill Jacobs as the State Board of Education representative to accept this on their behalf. Now, we would like to welcome Dr. Rod Henderson, Superintendent of Brookhaven School District. Brookhaven School District has helped MSA provide special education services, transportation, and coursework for our students to meet high school graduation requirements every year since our inception. Our 4th major partner is Copiah Lincoln Community College, known as CoLin. And to represent them, we welcome Dr. Jane Houlihan Sims. For more than a decade, MSA has partnered to bring dual credit and dual enrollment options to our students. They have provided students performance venues, opportunities to attend events, and most recently, committed to create an associate degree option for our students beginning next year. Thank you all. Now we would like to ask the following donors or representatives of these organizations and families to come to the stage. These are donors who have contributed or facilitated funding of $10,000 or more over the past 20 years, as well as major support to maintain the school's operation. Please stay up front until your photo is taken. Bill Sones, MSA Foundation. Bill Jacobs. U.S. Senator Cindy Hyde Smith. Representative Becky Curry. Sally Dottie. The Barnett family, that includes Dr. Jim, Mrs. Roberta, Paul, and Jennifer. We have Becker McGrath family. Brookhaven Trust. And she's also representing Brookhaven Lincoln County Chamber of Commerce. The Daily Leader. Entergy. Georgia Pacific. And I think we all know this name on this list, Jumpstart Test Prep. Ms. Dottie, Shay Walker. Dr. Lucius Luke Lampton. Phyllis Spearman, not here. The Jimmy Morton family. Dr. and Mrs. Kipper Nelson. The Pittman Family Foundation. Dickie Scruggs, and the Walmart. We also would like to recognize tonight's event sponsors, MSA Foundation board members, scholarship donors, and our lawmakers. We ask the following people to stand if you are here tonight to be recognized for your efforts and remain standing until all names are called. And we ask that you please hold your applause until we've called all the names. Senator Jason Barrett, Representative Vince Mangold, Mike Land and the Vicki Land Memorial Scholarship, Bank of Brookhaven, Bank Plus, First Bank, Inn on Whitworth, Hearst Review, King's Daughters Medical Center, Paul Barnett Nissan, Sparklight, the Old Coke Plant, Toyota of Brookhaven, Trustmark, Mr. Bill Sones once again, Patty Perkins, Stan Foster, Paul Barnett, Lou Becker, Roberto Bonilla, Jer Clark, Robin Faust, Kenny Goza, Danita Hobbs, Amy Jacobs, Dr. Lucius Luke Lampton, Isabel Smith, Carla Snyder, and Robert Tyler. Please give these people a round of applause. There are so many others in this room, anonymous donors and families over the years who remember the MSA Foundation and MSA in your giving. We are so grateful for each and every person here tonight and those who support this school year after year. If you are standing to represent your business or our foundation, please have a representative see Jennifer Jackson at this table tonight to receive a token of our appreciation. So those names that I just called, please see Ms. Jennifer Jackson. Raise your hand. Yes. Find her at that table after our program this evening to receive a token of our appreciation. We also would finally like to acknowledge there are many people in this room who have worked at MSA over the years, and some still do. You are all our MSA family, and we owe the past 20 years to you. And I'm gonna say this, y'all stand up. If you've worked here as a student life, mom, dad, or anybody if you worked here at MSA, I wanna see you. Everybody, stand on up. Yes, yes. Yes. These were the soldiers on the ground, yes. And we gave them headaches, boy. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. The laws of this school exist because of us. Yes. Tonight we have an amazing show ahead, and we hope you will still stick around to hear our MSA Treble Choir, alumni performers, and an alumni choir made up of students who are from each year of operations. This show will celebrate Mr. Patton Rice's retirement and his nearly 30-year career as a music educator. His daughter, Hannah, is with us tonight, who we have watched grow up into a musician and composer as well. Please welcome the man of the hour, Mr. Patton Rice, and our performers.
Well, good evening and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. This has been a really special day for me already. Great rehearsal. We had a real quick rehearsal to go over pieces. It's so much fun to see all these faces again and to hear them sing. And for those of you who have come to our concerts for so many years, thank you for supporting us. And this will be familiar to you, only I never had this many people to surround you with. We're going to sing the Burl Red arrangement of America the Beautiful. All right, so we have a little moment of transition. The next thing on our program tonight is my current choir. And before they sing, I'm going to brag on them a little bit, all right? I have a small group this year. I started with a few more. Right now, one of them is at home. I have 11, and it's a treble choir. And I consider them small and mighty. And just to brag on them a little bit, this past month they went to New York and participated in a concert. The works were all by Eric Whitacre. He's a very famous choral conductor, composer. He has conducted all over the world. He's written movie music. He's written literally dozens of choral pieces that are sung and performed internationally. And they work so hard. It's the hardest music I've ever taught any of my choirs in my 18 years here. They had to learn a piece, A Little Man in a Hurry. It was incredibly difficult. Rhythmically, I've never taught anything more difficult. But here they come, and we have a program for you. They're going to sing 6 of their pieces from their repertoire, and we'd like to begin with some pieces by Ron Nelson. They're 2 mountain ballads. I haven't done the move to the balcony in a long time. I forgot. It's impossible to be not noisy. Okay, we're about settled. one of our favorite composers of the years since I've been here. Actually started before I got here. A fellow by the name of Daniel Gothrop. And later on tonight, we will sing, the Alumni Choir will sing a piece that we have sung every year since this school started. I remember when I got here the second year, the seniors were like, can we please keep this piece? And so we did, and that's Sing Me to Heaven. But we have another one by Dan Gothrop. I forget the name. It's entitled There Is Sweet Music, and it's written for 2 soprano and 2 alto parts. And you'll see why we love his music. His chord writing, it's stunning, really, really beautiful. There is sweet music. Every few years, I'll have a student who's really interested in conducting. They think maybe that's what they're going to do. Our choir president, Caitlin's going to come up now, and she's going to conduct a piece by one of our favorite composers. His name is Randall Stroop. The year that COVID kept us from going on a trip, we were supposed to go to Chicago and sing a program of all his music with him conducting. And 2 or 3 days before we were supposed to leave, they canceled that on us. So we love singing his music, and Caitlin does a beautiful job of conducting them, so enjoy. I love seeing my students conduct. I don't know, it's something special about it. Next up, we have a piece by Cecilia McDowell. She's a very well-known British composer, especially in the choral area. And we're going to sing a piece called Would Like to Meet. And this thing is very comic and fun. And for those of you who read music, there are 35 meter changes in this one piece. I have to mention, I could not do what I do without Miss Cindy Hunter. She is... She's as good a coach accompanist colleague as you'll ever find. I've been so lucky. I've had two while I was here. You're going to hear from the other one later. I'm glad he came back. Our final piece that we're going to sing for you is a piece called Song of Miriam by Elaine Hagenberg. She's one of my favorite female composers, and you'll see why. Really beautiful writing. So this is my MSA Treble Choir's final offering tonight, and it is a Song of Miriam.
Stretching and less and still. stop. Where the melody. In a moment of panic, my eyes go blind. Can I take a step without knowing a destination? In a moment of panic, I moment of panic, I take a step without knowing a destination. Will I falter? Will I fall? Will the ground sink away? Will I falter? Will I fall? Will the ground sink away from under me? Still unformed, how can I sing? The song still unformed, how can I sing? To take the first step, to sing a new song, to close one's eyes and dive into unknown waters. For a moment, knowing nothing, risking all. For a moment, knowing nothing, risking all. But then to discover the waters are friendly, the ground is firm, the song rises again. Out my mouth come words, lifting the wind. I hear for the first time. I hear for the first time the song in my heart. Song in my heart. A song in my silent. And I know even to sing in my heart, the song in my
Beautiful, beautiful work. Beautiful work. And now we're to the part of the program where we get to make Mr. Pat cry. To start off our group of soloists this evening, we're going to have Kayla Braswell, who is a graduate of 2022, just this last year, hailing all the way from Holcomb, Mississippi. And right now she's getting her mic and things on right now, so I'm just going to start talking. You ready? Oh, she ready, so I'm not going to talk anymore. So I'm just going to see Kayla Braswell.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this and you set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me. For me.
Student of Mr. Patton Rice there.
Beautiful, beautiful work.
Next up on our program, we have Mr. Ryan Rushing, and he hails right here from Brookhaven, Mississippi. Here to sing for us, It's Hard to Speak My Heart from the musical Parade.
It's hard to speak my heart. I'm not a man who wears his soul. I let the moment pass me by. I stay where I am in control.
Beautiful work, beautiful work. I'm just going to take a brief moment of pause here as I make sure this microphone is on board this evening, since it seems to be fighting me. When you think about what this school has to offer and the test of time it has stood, and how many students from all over the state of Mississippi, and even during the Katrina time when I was here, we brought in folks from Louisiana to house here for a while. Wow. Wow. That man back there, I'm telling you, we have gone out into the world better humans because of this school. The understanding of hard work and application and taking advantage of what's given to you. And I hope, pray that as Mr. Pat goes on to his next venture, that the school continues to stand the test of time and continues to send those students out into the world to make the world a better place. All right. I may mess up the name of this town, so forgive me if I do. But next we have Mr. Blake Shankle, and he is coming to us from Sauchet. You know where I'm talking about. Mississippi, and he is from the class of 2013.
Hello.
On my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty and over. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere. The streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without him, the world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never I love him. I love him. But only on my own.
One, two, 1, 2. Yeah, it is the one. It's the one. Beautiful work, beautiful work. Next up, we have from the class of 2012, Miss Briar Blakely. Miss Briar Blakely, and she is from Shukalaka. How you say it? Shukalaka? She from Chocolate, Mississippi. Yeah, I fixed that there. Help me welcome Briar Blakely, you guys.
Thank you. Before I sing, I just wanted to say something for Mr. Pat. You've touched us, I don't know, where is he? Okay. You've touched us all in a way where we'll forever be changed. I'm trying not to get emotional. And I hope you know that our spirits will always be with you as you transition into this next phase. Even when you get weary, we'll be there to lift you up in spirit. And thank you so much for all that you've done over the years. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, you know I will dry them all, 'cause I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, and just like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay them down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard,
you know I'll be there to comfort you. And I'll take your part. Oh, when you need a friend. And pain is all around. And just like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay them down. Don't trouble the waters anymore. Why don't you let them be? 'Cause still waters run deep. Yes, they do. Oh, yeah. Don't trouble the water anymore. Why don't you let them be? 'Cause still waters run deep. Yes, they do. Oh, yes. And just like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay them down. And just like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay them down. Thank you.
Briar Blakely, everyone. Briar Blakely. Next up, we have a young man, class of 2006, hailing from the great city of Itta Bena, Mississippi. Now, I'm going to save my own tears for another time, but it's not often you get to talk to someone who has directly impacted your life so much on his big night. I graduated in 2006, and my journey took me all over the place. And that man back there has been with me all over the place for the last 18 years. He has watched me fail. He has watched me succeed. He has watched me break and held my hand when I couldn't stand up. And the song he asked me to sing this evening is Impossible Dream. And I like to bury myself in text as I'm learning things. And this song starts off with To Dream. You can stop right there. To dream. When I came here to MSA, I just was a kid with a voice. Ms. Pauline Child, our former Residence Life Director. She brought me in a little school and showed me to a little room, sat me down in front of the piano, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I just sang through my song one time and went through the audition process, and you get the big news. We all got the big news that you've been accepted to the Mississippi School of the Arts. And then life just starts doing like this and changing. And my first trip to New York City, my first time flying on a plane, all that happened right here at MSA. And our Mother Supreme, Miss Nadine Lewis now. Y'all new kids don't know about Miss Nadine. Y'all don't know about Miss Nadine. Y'all don't know about Miss Nadine, but kept me in line and kept so many others in line. But that trip to New York City, they just went again a few weeks ago, like you heard Mr. Pat mention with this current group. And I couldn't help but think back to that's when my dream started. You know, I saw those New York lights for the first time. I rode on a subway and got lost for the first time. Y'all remember that right there. But the wheels were turning, and I didn't know how soon or how long it would take, but I had the dream, and he helped me along these 18 years push for that dream. And I'm standing here proud to say that I live in New York City now, and I work in New York City now, on Broadway in New York City now. In the cast of Disney's The Lion King, and dreams. For you current students that are still here, keep dreaming. For those of us who've gone on, it's not too late, folks. Keep dreaming. That man taught us how to dream. So let's keep dreaming together. Yeah, this is Impossible Dream from Man of La Mancha. Mr. P. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. It almost got me, y'all. It almost got me. And now for our portion of the evening where we welcome in those same alumni that surrounded you earlier to do some of Mr. P's greatest hits. And these were pieces that we learned and performed in concerts like this when all of us were in school. So as they make their way down, we'll get that started in just a second. Chamon. Chamon. So Mr. P's greatest hits consist of the MSA Alma Mater, written by Jeannie Bow and Patton Rice. One of our school favorites, Sing Me to Heaven by Daniel Galthrop. And we'll close the evening this night with Praise His Holy Name by Keith Hampton.
Look at that. And you heard the voices doing the solos, and we could have had a dozen more easy. What an incredible job I got to have for 18 years. This, I can't imagine a better place to work. This, you know, I taught at 3 universities before I came here. This has been my career, and I've loved it. And I just have to say some things. I'm so thankful for the administration here. You know, Dr. Hirsch, our principal, Ms. Piegler, all the staff, the brilliant people and artists that I've gotten to work with over the years. What a blessing. This alma mater, the first year, Dr. Bodenhammond said we need an alma mater. And I suggested that Dr. Lebo write the lyrics, and she wrote these beautiful lyrics that are evocative of the state of Mississippi, and they talk about this campus. And it was so beautifully descriptive, it made it very easy for me to set it to music. Sing Me to Heaven was the one I mentioned earlier that we've sung every year since the beginning of the school. You need to understand that my predecessor's name was Dr. Susan Smith. And Dr. Smith is over in Jones County at Pearl River Community College. She left here after the first year. She went home to look after her mother. I respect that a lot. I had known Susan for years. I knew her in graduate school at Florida State. So the kids came to me and said, oh, we love this song, this Sing Me to Heaven. Oh, please let us sing it. And I looked at it and I fell in love with it just like they did. And so we're keeping the tradition going. And this will be the 18th year that we've sung that. But first we'll start with our alma mater. We'll move on to Sing Me to Heaven, and we'll finish with a barn burners gospel piece called Praise His Holy Name.
From the land of spreading light.
is repeating hours to our courage. I want to take a moment to pause and present you with a token of our appreciation for your years of service here at the Mississippi School of the Arts. We love you. Who gonna make the picture? The picture. Make the picture.
Thank you so much. Like I said, I'll be very honest with you. It was a God thing that I ended up here. I was supposed to be here. Excuse me. I had gone through a divorce, and I had left the university teaching position, and one of my friends called me. I don't know if any of you from MC know Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue Williams called me and said, I heard there's an opening at MSA, and I think you have the right skill set for it. I hadn't done as much choral conducting as I had wanted to. I'd done a lot of voice teaching and taught a lot of other courses, of course, at the university level. And I got here, and I'd been teaching at the university level. I thought, am I going to enjoy teaching the high school students? It turned out I enjoyed teaching them more than any group of students I'd ever taught. There's something special about getting them when they're just starting and helping them develop really good habits and see them get excited. The enthusiasm when they're younger is, I think sometimes it's more contagious than it is when they get older. And I hope you guys keep that spark. And you've seen it tonight in the alumni who've come back to sing. And that really, these are memories I'll never lose. And I'll get in retirement, I get to run around and see these people perform. What a gift, huh? And I have to say something, and they know, all of them back there, and a lot of you, some of you know, they've all watched my daughter grow up. My daughter's in graduate school at USC. She's a fantastic singer and a composer and is really flourishing. And they've always treated her like one of their own. The first choral piece she ever wrote, they premiered. Hannah, raise your hand. That's my daughter. So in a way, she grew up here, and I remember bringing her to a choir banquet when she was about that tall. And so MSA has always taken my daughter in. I felt like she was a part of it. Tonight, we're going to finish with a gospel piece, try to bring the house down. I had a short rehearsal with them. This is a tricky piece, and it's so cool. The first several years I was here, we had the pleasure of having Mr. Steve Russell as our accompanist. Like I said, I had two fantastic coach accompanist colleagues. I couldn't have asked for better. And Steve's going to push his Richard T. gospel piano button tonight. And we're going to sing Praise His Holy Name by Keith Hampton.
Sing to the
Thank you all for coming out for an amazing evening honoring Mr. Patton Rice on his 18 years of service here at the Mississippi School of the Arts. Thank you to this current class, thank you to our soloists, and thank you all alumni. We came back and made our man feel special. How about that? There will be a reception over in Enoch's Hall following this, and those names that I called earlier, please see Miss Jennifer Jackson over here at the table to receive your token of impersonation. And us up here, we're gonna stay up here and make a picture, so don't go nowhere. Thank you all so much. Okay, so if y'all holding paper and folders and stuff, put all that down. This picture gonna be forever. Okay. Pause. Mr. P, can I put you like over here, like just? Oh, sorry. I gotta. Okay, so Mr. P, you're gonna have to come on the end over here. Yes, sir. And those of you here on the front here, if you could snake around here in front of the piano. Yes, sir. Oh, and one more token of gratitude. Miss Yasmin Bradshaw got all of us together. Yes. She was the one that sent out all the emails, all the text messages, and got all the lists of us together to bring us back this weekend. Thank you so much, Yasmin. I want everybody to be seen. Yeah, the front row is not being seen, so if you guys can sit here in the front. Yes, ma'am. Miss Hurst there. Mr. P there. Find windows. Find windows.